When Vanessa Kunderman hangs out with friends, you'll almost always find her with a guitar. And you'll often find her singing this song, a song with a chorus that has incredible personal meaning.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Hallelujah indeed. Not only is the 23-year-old thankful that she beat cancer, but she's thankful her love of singing may have actually saved her life.
Very important part of the healing process too. Played a lot of instruments while I was sick, didn't sing as much, but I make up for it now.
Kunderman was 15 years old when a vocal coach suggested she see a doctor. The naturally gifted singer was having trouble improving her skills, plus she was dealing with chronic bronchitis. A full year went by before she got a surprise phone call late one night. Not knowing why, she was instructed to get to the hospital immediately. After reviewing her charts, doctors had realized Kunderman had cancer of the lymph nodes, also known as Hodgkin's lymphoma, and a giant tumor was rapidly growing in her chest.
The tumor was my entire chest cavity, so it wasn't attached to any organs. What it had done was grew sort of around the organs and kind of squashed them all. And then part of it grew into the heart, to the skin of the heart, and everything was kind of struggling because of this tumor, suffocating it. So the heart was twice its size, a lung was collapsed, the other lung was really struggling.
In fact, the tumor was so massive, doctors were shocked she was still alive. And that is where the part about singing saving her life comes in.
They actually poked and prodded and found out that I was a singer and quite competitive in it, and I had developed the bottom part of the lung, which is the diaphragm. And most people breathe with the top parts of their lungs, that's why our shoulders rise and fall. And I had developed the diaphragm, so I was actually breathing with just this little part of my lung. So they said singing actually saved her life.
Kunderman went through heavy chemotherapy and radiation to kill the cancer, a tough situation for anyone, let alone a previously very active high school student. And the situation was made even tougher. Kunderman's father had died of skin cancer just a few years earlier. But her family found hope in a dark time and came out of it with a new perspective.
People ask me this a lot, and I would never take away having cancer, and I would never, although this sounds horrible to say, I wish my father was here, but we definitely learned something as a family with him passing away and my being sick. I'm very driven now and quite headstrong for it, and I think I'm here for a reason. So I take that into account when I do things every day. I want to help other people, and I want to speak out about this and create more awareness. It's 60% of people who have cancer survive now. It's a higher statistic than people think. But cancer is such a dirty word and so scary. So I really have become motivated by it, to do things, to do good things, to live a healthy lifestyle. Our body is our temple, to take care of it. So, and my family's the same. They've been affected the same way.
I've gotta let it go.
The cancer treatments changed her voice from light and airy to deep and raspy. Kunderman jokingly compares it to Justin Bieber going through puberty. But she could care less about how she sounds now. She's been in remission for 6 years and counting, and she's a spokesperson for the Canadian Cancer Society. She spreads a message of hope. More than 60% of people who get cancer end up in remission. But she always stresses that to have a better chance of being part of that 60% of survivors, early detection is critical.
This is my mantra. The message I want to get out is to pay attention to your body. We know when something's wrong, but there's so many times, my elbow's hurting, I'm not going to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. My symptom was itchy feet, and I had a tumor in my chest. You don't overthink itchy feet, tumor in your chest, but go to the doctor and get it figured out. Your body is your greatest tool, and really pay attention to it, because your body tells you when something's wrong. So that's my biggest message.
For Shaw TV, I'm Kim Babbage.